Good morning, grasshoppers. Hopefully the music isn't too loud, but let's get going.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Let's see who earns the greatest gains today.
2, 1, 0.
Good morning, Ron. The number one difference between an arena and a Swiss is that you are in control of the number of games that you play. And now, is he better armed than yesterday? Let's go with another old Alakine favorite. Alakine on the French. This doesn't seem to be working out so well. Already. Is Ron trying to make that work? April 4th, Suffering eyes, Memphis sky. Well, this is consistent. We're going to be consistent. So let's see, normally in the French you don't want to give up the center, but I am going for the Nimzovich pawn center where black has 3 pawn islands to my 2 pawn islands. And we will just see how it works out. No guarantees. Note that Ron did protect his bishop on b4 against any discoveries. Or did he? We're just going to keep up the pressure. Going to keep up the pressure in a nice, good, old-fashioned sense of the word. Girl, she's on promises. Alright, take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. That was a terrible move on my part. Absolutely horrible move. Starting off the day with a bupkis. Yes, I was talking to Marc Arnold yesterday. I was talking to Itzarina-chan. And she had asked me if he was going to make it. And then I talked to Marc. Oh yeah, all right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. How are we going to get there from here? Well, we're about to find out. Knight b2, knight d1, knight e3. Looks kind of funny. Knight b2, knight d1, knight f2. The f pawn is a little bit in the lurch, right? Shri Deep, what do you think, though? Is it time for an arena? We are going to continue on our merry way, exactly as advertised. So can you play that? I feel like I'm ready to implode this whole center. Takes. Let's just work out the details here. Knight c6, knight takes c6, rook takes e6, rook to f6. And everything is covered, and I gave away a piece for nada. Alright, we're continuing on our original plan. Very long-winded original plan. Too late. Too late. Too late. So as announced before, I did not get my original pawn structure that I wanted out of this deal. I wanted 3 versus 2. No entry points for the bishops. No entry points for the knights. We just have one small threat, and how much of a threat is it? We're going to start going after the e6 pawn and the white squares. Knight takes, bishop takes. Can we allow that rook in at all? That is the question. We need another inroad for our rooks. And a bit of clarification over there, as the dark squared bishop is going to be missing. Oh. So his dark squared bishop is his good bishop. Let's find out what it is about this position. Let's start removing some defenders. Yeah, this is not looking good. We're flailing about here. We are flailing about here. Maybe I needed my dark squared bishop. Maybe I should have played that. Where have you been hiding, Quadraspassky? Singing for Italian song. Yes, I can. I've been waiting such a long time. Saturday. Here in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. Here in the dark. It is very sad. You dig it, yes I can. I've been waiting such a long time. Saturday. Yes, I can. I've been waiting for such a long time. Interesting. All right, he's got that plan. Nicely done, sir. Pegasus in the house. Qatar versus Ecuador. Yes, indeed. That's what we're watching. I believe it starts in a couple of hours. My cousin-in-law will be leaving. We're going to watch it on TV. My cousin-in-law will be leaving. I don't even know what in-law it is, but he and my brother-in-law are leaving either Tuesday. I think they're leaving tomorrow or Tuesday. If you've not already, join the dojo. All right, Hakai. I missed my chance to berserk to make up for Ron. Hey. Let's cross and cover, folks. Cross and cover. Well, that was interesting. That was very, very interesting. First things first, we capture a pizza. Get our rook off of that side of the board. Try to dominate the center. Get a rook to the second rank. Oh man. I got lucky, folks. I did get lucky. Am I trapped? We'll find out in just a moment. Can I handle this? I don't think so. Does look like it's going to be an exchange sacrifice of sorts. Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? Uh-oh. 2 pieces for a rook. Takes. Every day of the week. Now, is my knight going to get there from here? Do want to go to e5. It's not happening, so we're going the other way. You drive us crazy. Indirect protection. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. What in the world? And party every day. And now for something completely different. Takes, check. Let us promote. And party every day. And party every day.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
A guy. Esther Esteban, how are you? The famous Esther Esteban, good morning. I am FIDE trainer, National Master John MacArthur. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Esther? If I'm not mistaken, I think I already follow you on Instagram or Twitter. I certainly do follow an Esther Esteban. Check out my socials. MD Knight in the house. Well, besides Robert J. Fisher, Bobby Fischer is your number one choice if you want to play exclusively E4. Definitely playing over his games will give you exactly what you need. What's going on here? Why is everyone paused and why am I on page 2? It is MD Knight 0. Yeah, Bobby Fischer played E4 exclusively up until about 1970. In 1970, he dabbled a little bit with other openings, such as B3 on the first move and C4, and he actually won his world championship by switching gears. I have to remember that this is not. We're going to give him the Budapest treatment. Just because we were talking about it the other day. Is this love that I'm feeling? This is the love that I've been searching for. Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This is a good test of his emergency thinking. How can I challenge him in the right manner? That is the question. Open up the door. Day by day. What I'm feeling. That is the correct move. Is this love? Or am I dreaming? Well, he managed to navigate the worst of it. I really did think that I was going to get something on him. That I'm feeling. Who sang this? Whitesnake. So I'm no longer down the bishop pair, it looks like. You know what? I would love to do a study stream on Bobby Fischer. I have so many facilities, I have so many resources available, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What? You're gonna do that to me? I can't believe he would do that to me. He evicted my good nights. I do remember in my youth. I could recall those were the best times most of all. In the heat with a blue jean girl. So in love. I'm falling in, stone in love. Eyes of the clouds, running slow. You put me down, ooh, and it's so all the memories never fade away. The stone in lines of... Oh, well, that's a bummer. I guess I don't get everything that I want. Does he have 3 pawns for his piece now? That's craziness. Marc, e4, what a terrible move on my part. Help myself from falling in, stone in love. Three pawns for the piece. I'm about to shift gears toward the king side. We still have a piece, and a piece is a piece. Sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, Marc Arnold stay. No, dude. You were doing so well right up until that move. Now you're mated. Can you stop the mate? I don't know if you can stop the mate. No rook f1. Oh, rook f1 for you. Moment of truth. G4 check. I think I just want to keep the mating option open. Any move that's not check. That was rough. I'm sorry, Yamato. Irina Chan running away with it, berserking like she said she would. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Irina Chan. She may even be streaming this. Unfortunately, I didn't get up there. Bad company. Yeah, the music of my childhood. Super Sri, good morning. Kingslayer Sloan, how are you, man? Just a shift in gears thanks to Marc Arnold. I talked to him yesterday. And I love the fact that the arena allows for players to get in at any time. Should we berserk? I don't know if I trust myself to berserk. After all, we are here to play good chess. We're not here to win the tournament. Can I do it this way? How did I get stuck in... Oh, mistake. I will take it. The D6 pawn. Bad company. Till the day I die. Now let's see where he goes. Now that we don't have to worry about a queen trade. Yes, now that we don't have to worry about a queen trade, we're going for the mighty wedge. Company. Till the night. Well, that was a pin. I'll be. Till the... Alright, moment of truth, everybody. I can't let that one go, can I? It's a bummer. It is a bummer. Interesting. Can I go this way? Or do I want to go that way? I just don't know. Let's see, bishop d3, bishop f5, knight a4, knight h4, queen moves, knight takes f5. Alright, we'll find out. I want to go after the c7 pawn as well. Let's find out what this is worth. It looks as though I get to keep the bishop on f5. I'm sorry, the piece on f5 no matter what. So bishop takes, rook takes. Really? So it's a full piece? A full piece, ladies and gentlemen. You are supposed to recapture, sir. And now for something completely irrelevant. Wild-eyed boys. So it wasn't a full piece after all. That's a bummer. Just have to make sure I don't give him too much. Did I lose a pawn out of the deal? Possibly. Where are you headed? Super 3 has got me. I think I flubbed that somehow. Knight f5, bishop f5, g6. I still feel I should have played f4 there. That knight coming in. I could play knight f2 to guard my bishop and I would be up a piece. But it seemed wrong because of because of the possibilities. Interesting. Now everything has fallen, right? Dark squares? Let's just watch out for any back rank shenanigans. We're a little lucky here. Ooh, that smell. Now the difference between an arena and a rapid is that you only have one chance at a rapid, so the games can be shorter. The games can be shorter in arenas for the most part. Ooh, that smell. So I started the day at 21:49. And I am possibly going to finish the day at 21:49. But we'll see. I think arenas give you the greatest chance for rating gains in general, as I learned yesterday in the titled arena. Whoa! Kingslayer Sloan. Nicely done, sir. I know Kingslayer Sloan has always been trying to coach me on... Hold on here, we didn't give Kingslayer Sloan for that last short. Oops. And it's Rena Chan is here. Or she's in the arena. Hold on, I didn't actually check what I was trying to check. Yeah, I'm right back where I started. We'll check everything again later. Stefan Lam, SLK Chess. She is streaming without a cam and a mic, so she's just showing her games. As it turns out, MD Knight, if you haven't followed her, I definitely know that she's currently playing chess. But she definitely has to add a little bit of her personality to the stream. I'm not done with Petrosian yet, by the way. I've got, although I did another, I'm trying to think if I did 2 or 3 on volume 1. Lost count. Let's go back to the arena. Campo Antico, I don't know that I could ever catch him. Scotland. Let's see if she liked her game. Oh. What's going on here? Massive piece play. Pawns for a piece. Irina has 2 pawns. Ron has a lot of pawns. I've lost count. What in the world did this come from? She played b5 against c4. She is an extremely creative and original player. Oh, he sacked the piece for the exposed king, but there was no way to get in. When the piece play is prevailing at the moment, the outpost square is prevailing, and this is where we arrived. She's starting to get her pawns back. Is there something wrong with this picture? I don't know if we had to dislodge that very attractive knight. Yeah, I don't know that we needed to dislodge that very attractive knight. The rook is already tied down to the pawn. So probably bringing another knight to f6 would be better. Or knight to g5 if you must play it, or just simply playing king to g7 to bring another rook into the game. While that rook remains on a1 guarding a pawn. We're running out of pawns. Again, this king and the other rook are not in the game. We need to get all of our pieces in the game. So here's the difference. If we play an arena, Quadraspassky, Joe Mama, she's about to yeah, I mean, they're also here at collections, I think. I don't know how my collections view works, but I think I put them in collections. But I definitely did 2. I don't know if you saw both of those, but thank you, Ron. I see your. So I'm trying to think, Chris, are you going to Philly next week? I don't know that I'm going to make it to Philly. I am so jealous of over-the-board chess. Ron sent me some images from Vaho, and I was so jealous. Our cargo. I don't berserk, sir. Does everybody automatically berserk? Whoa. So I was told that I should probably play this way. I'm losing a pizza. No, not to you, Escargo. Well, maybe I'm not losing after all. Everybody wants you. Dude. Can I do this? All right. I'll step into it. I don't want you to try to give away too much. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be pinned. How many pieces are we up? You gats, folks. How many pieces are we actually up? It's kind of ridiculous how many pieces we're up. Oh no! Did I have a chance there? Hold on here. I need to see this craziness. He threw the kitchen sink at me. I'm very impressed. So knight takes g4 all the way up into the last move. Knight h5? Ah, knight h5. But I had to have other moves here too. The Boston Chess Congress in January. That sounds lovely. I must have other moves here. Knight on f to d5. Oh, and I get mated that way too, with rook to e7. That's what I was missing. So did I have a simpler move here? Just king f8. Silly me. Just king f8. Wow, did I miss the boat on that one? Alright, we're back. We finally, we got bit. Do not berserk, Yamato. If you're listening, do not berserk. Why is every advert playing twice only on your channel? What advert are you getting? And why are you getting adverts? Aren't you a subscriber? You got to get back in there. You can only ride the horse if you're on the horse. What I need to do is schedule it just like I do everything else, but I've had lessons on Thursday nights, so I've considered going to the Marshall Chess Club. The good news is that if I'm giving lessons regularly, it helps fund the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really look at who falls off and who isn't. Oh, I almost lost. I almost lost because I forgot that it's not a Swiss. That would royally suck, right? Wouldn't it? I think it would. All right, moment of truth. How are we breaking through?
I've been throwing horseshoes
Why is my opponent's king still in the center? This crash test dummies? Oh no, it's Merle Haggard. You definitely subbed. You used your prime. Hydrate, he gets. My opponent offers me a draw. Why would we be offering a draw? I don't understand. I really don't understand draw offers. What do we gain by them? What is to be gained by a draw offer? A loosening of squares? Takes, takes, takes.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to...
It's Arena Chan. In the flesh, or in the ethereal disembodied voice. Not even the disembodied voice. The presence of It's Arena Chan. Thank you for the raid. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Suddenly, it's become mission critical. I'm up a pizza. No way to get it back. I don't believe, unless I hang something. Can I hang something? I could hang something. Ruh-roh. So I'm giving back the pizza? That's what it looks like. Looks like I'm giving back the pizza. Alright, moment of truth. How much giving back the pizza am I doing? Let's just grab a whole bunch of pawns. Well, maybe I'm not giving back a pizza. Oops. I tell ya. So I'm giving back the pizza. Rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop f5. So I could be up an exchange. Nah. What? Dudovich. He only took the pizza back. This does need to be protected. Moment of truth. Just can't make up my mind. Oof. Very unclear game. Why are you starting to hate Christmas, God Raspassky? This song is copyrighted for sure. Hold on, Pegasus. Namaste, Pegasus. So what did he do? He played knight d5? I'm just losing on all counts because of bishop f4. Yeah. That I understand. Can only capture one at a time, folks. One at a time. Step lively. Step lively. So is it really that dangerous to me? It is that dangerous to me. Has he taken back the piece? He has taken back the piece. Can I survive this? Probably not. But we're going to try. We're not completely down material yet. Sun Chaser. Namaste. Thank you so much. Good to see you, man. I hope I didn't miss him earlier. But if I did, I can only apologize. Let's see here. I'm down a pizza. Am I down more than a pizza? Funds are equal. Maybe not completely equal, but they're equal. Moment of truth, huh? Takes, Sonara. Yeah. He's trying to checkmate me, it's true. Marc. I didn't need to trade. Let me see what other move that I have there anyway. So crazy. And now for something completely irrelevant. You're still trying that. You're winning a rook there. Randier 2007 may have me here. My fault. I should just give it up. If this were a Swiss, I would not give it up. This is the big difference between an arena and a Swiss. In a Swiss, you fight to the death and you try to get as many chances as you can. And in an arena, you should give up on the games and cut your losses and move on. So we have 2 weeks to decide what we're doing. Sun Chaser. I am FIDE Trainer, National Master John McCarthy. I know there might be some new people here. There seem to be quite a few new people here. But Grandmaster Marc Arnold was my strongest student. He played in 2 U.S. championships. I believe he played in 2 World Junior championships. You're new too? You are squeaky clean new, Irina. You are. Absolutely squeaky clean new. For my birthday, I want to collab with Irina Chan, but she has to find her microphone and camera by March. She has plenty of time. The very kind Irina Chan. I know, I really want to, but you can also be masked. You don't have to reveal your true identity. You can keep your secret agent status. Ah. You tell me your day, and I'll tell you mine. All right, Bruce. So what am I doing against this particular opening? The 20th of March? Oh, no, no, no. I meant you told me. I mean, I already told you my month. I think you already told me your birthday. That's my worst fear in this heat of the moment conversation. I believe you've already told me your birthday day. And I have, unfortunately, in the heat of the moment, you haven't never told me your birthday? I feel like it's 2/20. So this is very commonly good. However, I don't know that I can get anything out of this. This opening is so very, very, what's the right word? Even. All right, let's just see what we can do to parlay this into some simplification. No 92 for me. No, we have about 70 more moves to go. 76 more moves to go before we'll know if the position is absolutely even or not. I'm somewhat after that d4 pawn simplification and game. A little worried about my c5 square. But I will try my best to get there from here. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Like Britney Spears. Keep it up. Keep it up. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. The pawns are still weak, though, aren't they? Aren't the pawns still weak? I don't know. Let's find out. If the pawn is still weak. 3 deep is back. Yeah. Just gonna barnacle here just a little bit. I'm gonna go this way. Can I go this way? I sort of want to go that way. Yeah, low. YOLO. So now for something completely different. Takes. Could everything actually be hanging? Yes, it could. Words cannot describe how dangerous Irina Chan actually is. Rude.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Rude. Ollie, 1497-0. How are you? Good morning, sir. This is one of those games where I'm going south. Let me see what my record is against her. She's won 3 more games than she was supposed to. What? You can't let me bail out there. Why are you doing that? Don't be nice to me. It's not my birthday yet. No berserk, John? No, I don't berserk. The one thing against arenas that I actually have, in general, is the option of berserking. Meanwhile, back to the Black Hole Sun. Soundgarden. Our car go. Now let's just see what he got out of this deal. We have 30 minutes left to make any form of gains. But personally, I feel let's see here. I lost 3 games in 7 rounds. See what this has done already? Terrible. Ollie Res a GM. Only one way to get there from here. How did I do the last game? I thought so. I've gotten 1.5 points out of the last couple of games. Run away, it seemed. Grandmaster Alexander Ivanov. It is no longer, it's not morning in Germany. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Germany. All right. Try to understand. Try to understand. Wait inside the months of moon. Alright, now are we ready? Now that the d6 pawn has finally reached its square. Try to understand. Try to understand. I have to play H3, don't I? Pardon me for whistling. No more whistling. Go, go, go. Yeah, but that's so funny. See, the arena mentality is right there for Ollie, right? Are we trying to win the tournament? Or are we trying to become better at chess? Therein lies the tale. All right, moment of truth. Maybe knight to b3 was a better move. My rook is misplaced on f1. On e1, I mean, it should be on f1. Three deep. And you play the same game. Ironically, you also don't improve quite as much when you're playing the same player every single time. That's another awkward thing. Right? Knight g3 coming. Can I play this way? Try to understand. Try to understand. Here's the magic. Yeah. My opponent is not handling. Okay. My opponent is definitely not handling this position very well. Also morning in the Netherlands? Not yet. You're like 4 hours ahead of me. 5, possibly. Alright, now the moment of truth. Time to bob and weave. Where are you going? And what does it all mean? Mm-hmm. What? That's fascinating. The dark squared bishop tactic. Here, the dark squared bishop tactic. There. Okay. This was part of the plan. He's really trying for this. He is really trying for this. So, I've been searching to find, I've been waiting so long. Bishop takes, bishop c5. I'm down a pizza. Very annoying. I've been waiting. You guys, it's terrible, in fact. Ah. We make love, it's understood. When you love someone. When you love someone. I thought I was being too cute. Whoop, I didn't actually check out today's lesson. Ruh-roh. Has the first round started yet? I just realized the first round of X schedule might have started today. Good morning, Ron. Waiting for you. Must get out of Dodge. Very awkward. I did get you your 80s and 90s hits. I was thinking of you. I was definitely thinking of you. Shri Deep, namaste. Thank you. And now, can I remove the defender? I just don't feel that this is worthy. He's got a really good hook on me with H6 and G5. Chess. Wow, you're going in that direction? Can I survive this? We'll find out. Where can that knight go? Can it get there from here? I don't think it can. There's a lot of stuff falling. So where can the knight move to? I don't like it. He's got a very important and brutal discovery here. Let's see what we can do to offer him some exchanges. Maybe he just wants to trade pieces. Sorry while I try to reply to this text. I have to check the entries for today's tournament, but I could probably be doing this on my computer. Where is this? I have to search for. Alright, I don't know this for a fact. Where are you headed, sir? We're keeping up the pressure if we can. I think I blundered, but we'll find out. Crossing my fingers that I have at least one lesson today. Don't necessarily need to have one lesson today, but it would be nice if I had one lesson today. I was still expecting
out to be an incredible year for each and every one of you. The Lab Band has just an amazing catalog of material planned for 2022, and I'm excited for you to get to see those songs as they get released. We start filming new ones even just next week, and so be on the lookout for those. But I want to jump on here and do an LOB.
This is the Lexington Lab Band, by the way. I don't know if that was a free move. Soon as you are able, willing, make the break that you are on the brink of. Of the same old story. To roll with the changes. Gotta go this way. The table's turning. Darkest. Horse and PIs. Force and please, force and please. Nine. I'm tired of the same old stories. Changes. This does look like there's a little bit of a weakness on the back rank. Just a little bit of a weakness on the back rank, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. I think I actually saw a draw offer at one moment, but I was so preconceived of Oh, you don't have to let me play it out, sir. So I lost 10 rating points in this mess. This mess, I tell you. And there could have been a lot more if Arena Chan had decided to dispose of me. I'm proud of Yamato for being in here, though. He got a lot of experience. I do need to check. There is an all-girls event going on today. And I just need to check the to make sure that the listings pairings and results, pairings and standings. team standings. How about that? Nope. Standings. Just going to check to make sure that one of my students is or is not playing. Premier section. Not bad for the premier section, which should have been FIDE rated. Keep on rolling. K3. Sorry for a second here. Let's put Ron Hayes' game on the big screen. So we'll have some quality chess to look at as they are racing against time. They did not berserk. A1 championship. Wait just a moment. Oh, that is today. I don't know about this particular I'm going to go without Soundgarden for now. It's too hard for this broadcast. Gina Rook, thank you so much. I believe you donated 100 bits yesterday, and I missed it. I don't know that it happened yesterday, but I see it up there. Is that what I think it is? I do appreciate it. Namaste. You mean KTB? Yes, Alex Ongo. There you go. You got to play rated games to break 2,000. As well, you should. You are strong. I actually want to work with Alexandra Semiganova and try to find out. So she's in the K1 championship today. And I need to find the other thing too. What time are the K1 championship round times? Oh, 9 a.m. I'm going to try calling in a little bit. All right, one more time. And unlike the Cheesecom arenas, you get to keep on playing here. Whether you like it or not. Our car go. I wonder if it's related to that joke though. Gets the Berserking prize as well for 94%. That's crazy. But let's see if he actually did it. He started the day at 2084. Question mark. That's crazy. And then he finishes the day at 2145. But that doesn't quite count since he was a whoops, Ron starts the day. Hold on here. That was brought up a new window. Ron started the day versus me. Let's see if it's really 2246, right? And so he gained 4 rating points. Plus whatever he gets in this one. I know I lost 10 rating points. What? Yeah, chess.com does stop you from continuing the arena. All you have to do is stall in your last game. So if you're playing your last game when the arena ends, who gained the most rating points? I think. Well, we can't count the question mark. So I think arena might have gained the most rating points. That's the only reason why I wanted to at least have a shot at this. But I'm playing all new openings, so I really do need to do the study between the games and just get myself prepared for the next game. I can't just play game after game. I like the pace of a Swiss. I like the preparation, the mental toughness. And all of that. I did see it. Oh, the first one? Yes, absolutely. Hold on, what was I? My answer for arena is always yes, by the way. I'm just afraid that she'll ask the wrong questions. So where is it? There we go. The first one. No, the first one. This isn't the one that I saw. Kicked you around some. So Ron is playing the English with the 2 knights, and you were playing like the pseudo Philidor system. This is the second? Wait. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, no, I saw this game. No, I didn't see this game. You tried b5 against him twice. I think I saw the third game. So what were you supposed to do if not h5? Knight f6. So Ron needed to play knight f3. We just have to play normal chess here, everybody. Ron is trying to checkmate you. First one is the Janish Gambit, yeah. I also know of another Janish Gambit, which is, or the Janish and the Yanish and the, you could actually convert me with this one. I want to see this again. You could convert me. If this is possible against the English. So what does it really believe? That you should just keep sacking? That's crazy. I have to live like a refugee. Yeah, the Yanish and the, oh yeah, I did see this game. This was the game we were watching on stream, Arena. I don't think you had raided yet, but we were watching this game. And you got Queen F6 in and Bishop takes B2, and then you played rather carelessly because you moved your knight to C3 and or you push this rook off of this pawn. Let's see it when it happens, right? Yeah, this one. And in this position, yeah, you didn't need to play anything here. The queen side is undeveloped, right? And we were talking about this while you were playing your game. So I didn't like you taking this, developing the bishop. I thought maybe you could go after all of these squares with knight to G5. Or try to improve your position with king to G7 and bring that rook to F8. That would have been the logical, solid way to go. Look at white's pieces have 0 squares. They literally have 0 squares. There's not a single white piece that can move anywhere. I mean, I imagine that the knight can go to D4, but seriously, it's his only active piece. Ron was really, really totaled here. So when you take this, two things happen, right? Now he offers a trade of queens, but you're clearly better. And now you just should leave this pawn protected by the rook. And once again, just get your rook into the game. Whether here or here. You could even, if you're worried about the knight getting traded off, you could play knight to G5. And then king to X. But I'm not keen on this rook getting into the game either. So knight F6 is another option. He's got no squares for any of his pieces. He can't move the rook. Can't really move the knight. Maybe he could move the knight. You have another piece where that came from. But if you got your rook into the game, you'd be in business. So yeah, for some reason you took away your best placed piece. So the three questions that you absolutely have to internalize, and I would say write these 500 times. What are the worst / best placed pieces? And if you know what those pieces are, you'll be dislodging your opponent's best placed pieces, or you'll be improving your worst placed pieces. You don't dislodge your own best placed piece. Or you don't want to anyway. There's no outside pass pawn though. You've got 2 rooks. You're up in material at this point. You're really, really, really up in material. All you have to do is get your pieces in. You're not up in material until this rook reaches B8. Which is why I like king to G7 the best. But in general, yeah, you also, if you were worried about the knight being captured, I believe you can play knight F6. Waste of ink. I can't read my own writing. Kingslayer Sloan. Gina Rook, namaste, by the way, for the 100 bits, just in case you didn't catch that before. So meanwhile, yeah, rooks, this is probably the #1 rule or maxim for noting whether or not you're really, really improving. If you get your rooks into the game better and faster than your opponent, look at that rook on F1, right? So for example, is he going to play king E2? If he plays king E2, then you can play rook takes A2. This king cannot move. Another very cool move here, without looking at the engine, is also rook to A3 with the same idea of getting the other rook over. If you were concerned about that, I think rook A3 should be considered. I don't know if I like knight to G5. That bishop is so poor. So let's see what the engine says after all of these. Yeah, the idea was to go for the A pawn, but I mean, You're losing your c6 pawn, which is anchoring your d5 pawn, which is anchoring your knight, and it's keeping everything at bay. Let's take a quick peek at the king to g7, king to f7, rook to e8, and rook to a4. Okay, there's another one I didn't think about. Same concept here with rook a4. Tying him down to this pawn. This pawn can't move. And if this does happen, we're a little late on the draw, unfortunately, with king to g7. So we lost our advantage. Just like that. I cannot wait, Alex Ongo. I'm going to check it out. Alex Ongo, great tournament today, sir. So anyway, you ended up getting back into the action here. Oh no, you didn't play king e7? I actually thought you were going to centralize your king at long last. Because if you get this rook into the game, you're in business. Check. You still didn't play king e7. I don't know, we're losing everything here. You're trying to hang on to material. We're still losing that pawn. But our rook is out of the game. It's amazing that you won this arena. I tell you once more before I get off the floor. Yeah, yeah. Ouch. I was like, I wasn't expecting that move. The power of going to berserk. Yeah, this was like, at least I had a decent score against Ron, because Ron usually tortures the daylights out of me. Might have played knight to b5 check. But okay. Again, knight to b5 check. You always have knight to c5 check if the rook attacks this. You got it. What? You have to keep driving him back. The power of the knights. And you really enjoyed this game. You walked over and won his knight. Oh, that's so cruel. So cruel. Good night, Rogan. Thanks, man. Let's give him another shout out. He is actually a beast of streaming lately. And did you see his short link earlier? Check out his short. You can share that link again if you want to. I think I brought it up. I clicked on it. I didn't have time to listen to it with sound. But it's a matter of technique. The real reason why, absolutely, the real reason why we play what we play is to improve our technique over the previous games. We can't just make any old move. He is honky, rich, and single indeed, Gina Ruck. Did you see his picture in the Discord as a boy? He was such a cute kid. You can follow him on you can probably find him among my socials. He posts a bit on Instagram. I don't think he's on Twitter. 94% berserk. I know, right? Thank you, Ron, for the 150 bits. Namaste. He is cranking it up. So we end up in a Panov attack, Karo Khan. The Elite Chess database does not catch up with this at all. As the Elite Chess database is trying to categorize the openings going forward, and in ChessBase they catalog the openings going backwards, so it will always catch a transposition based on known positions. I probably would have gone with D takes C4. And with the knight on C6, white is clearly better here. I'm very tempted here. Well, I take that back. This variation, by the way, the whole reason why the Caro-Kann was refuted was because of the idea of C5, but it's a little late now. I'm talking about this position back here. Let's just go to this position. Back in the day, players would play like this, and basically white has a very clear plan in this particular position with b4, b5, because the knight is on c6. Also in this particular position, maybe it's this one. Yes, c5, a very clear-cut plan. Because the knight doesn't belong on c6 and e6 at the same time. So we end up reaching this position with the knight on c6 and the knight on and the pawn on e6 at the same time. Yeah, b6 or e5 and or e5 if you can, as fast as humanly possible. Dots on the screen. Oh no, dots on the camera. Yeah, it's the sun. Am I better off without it? Let's try it. Let's try it the other way. All right, we'll step out of the sun for a moment here. Thank you for that, Ron. Dots on the screen. I am in the mood for e6 and g6 here for example in this particular position. Like, I'm not an e6 Caro-Kann player inherently. I'd rather play knight c6 and wait until committing later. For example, in this position, I'll go g6. Can I do that? Claims that we have a very distinct edge, but basically c5 is often played, h3 is often played, but c takes d5, knight takes d5, and we have a very Grunfeld-like position, which I always like for white. Fire up the music again. Cool effect. Oh, the dots on the screen? Or are you talking about the moon? The moon and the Butte. The Butte Cliffs. I should do a building my repertoire stream. That's what I should do. Where we pick apart various opening books. So what's happening here? We're finally laying siege on e5. This bishop is kind of confused. And the c3 square is horrifically weak. Egats, how do we survive this? And you're all in with queen a5, Ron. I guess we don't survive this because black's pieces are horrifically coordinated. Now, I don't know if we had to play that. We did have to play that? That's crazy. And then, of course, everything becomes unclear after this with the weakened king side and the pawn structure and everything. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. So we just went from clear advantage for black to decisively winning for white. Yeah, I don't know why I switched off of it. Yeah, that's just a normal line though, Geneva. On pawn takes pawn, just a normal line. White has like an extra tempi over the whole opening, barely. So the whole advantage for black, like we went from decisive right here. Queen takes b3, huh? There's something we're missing? Rook to c3. Makes sense. Straight away. Put the pressure on the knight. Don't let it move. That's what we missed. It's not hard. All the play is forced there, Gina. It's all forced. It's all been worked out. It's not a big deal. There are like two major plans against a3. a3 is not the main line. 5 knight f3 is the main line. That is the most testing variation. Grandmasters just don't play a3 for the same reason that I don't believe in it. So this was a good idea, and now our advantage was halved as black. And this is very loosening. Dude. I guess they're recommending that if you want to move the f-pawn, you have to move it there, but in general... And now life is starting to get very, very rough. And king to g7 to batten down the hatches. I've definitely had to play that myself and not played it before. Oh, we're picking up the bishop on a6. That's why. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're picking up the bishop on a6. But first, a word from our sponsor. Wow, it just says it's equal? Oh, but we did sack a piece. But this is just too cute. Oh. We don't want to get mated. Yeah, 5a3. I tell you, when I first started playing the Caracal, that was the line that I was concerned about. But once you just know it, you just basically have to know the one forcing line against the a3, or two forcing lines against a3. White's pawn structure is so rigid and the play is so... not there. We don't have this. What was I hallucinating? Let's not get deleted. I mean, let's not get mated. Queen to b4 on rook on f to c1. Indeed. Queen takes e6 also looked very healthy, but that's craziness, yeah? Check, check. Or do we go here, check, and just recapture? Are we worried? Yeah, it's just made on g7. So meanwhile, yeah, not queen to b4. So meanwhile, yeah, Ron missed the sack. But I agree that it wasn't that clear with our weak back rank, so that's why h4 is more human. And now black has to find g5, and he didn't find g5. Queen takes h6, of course. I'm going to turn this off because it's influencing me too much. What? That's craziness. Even more craziness ensues. Alright, I'll tell you what I'll do. I want the evaluation bar. The evaluation bar. How much RAM can I put into this? 1 gigabyte? No, I'm not going to put in. I have 4 gigabytes of RAM, by the way. So H4 is not the move now. No. Probably just clarifying this side of the board, right? This will cause a problem. Right? That causes a problem. Multiple lines, perhaps two. It doesn't matter to me how many. I mean, I've got a monster machine for no reason. I mean, for a reason. As the arena is over. Oh, that's why he sacked his rook. Hold on here. So here. It just seems like we're in trouble all around. You're absolutely right. And then we missed the other move. Thank you, Alexongo. I do. I have a massive machine that I bought when I bought the house. I threw it into the price of the mortgage, basically. Yeah, rook h3. So now, I still believe that we just have to get our rook to c7 in one form or another. Just need to get the rook to c7. So he goes for it. What? And now it's game over, isn't it? I guess it's not. Check, 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 check. Threefold repetition, draw. Check. Oh, you went this way. I guess you tried. Queen of d6 at long last. You guys really beat the daylights out of each other. That was crazy. So did anyone gain more than 48 rating points? Did Arena Chan actually win the contest with going from 1964 to 2012. Oh, and you lost to my student in the last round, Arena. Good young man. Unless you played a game after that one. That's where he gained his 11 rating points. And why didn't... Let's just take a look at our game briefly. Have I gotten rid of the dots on the camera? This is an opening that I played a lot. So B4. Yeah, knight e4 is standard. In this line, Arena, hold on, I have to cover up the board. And maybe turn off the engine. So Arena, if you're here, I guess you don't play the line that I was going to do. Basically, if you had played queen to b3, I would have castled. A la Vasily Ivanchuk. Is Arena here? Has she ever played this line? But she just plays the castles line, which I think is just death-defyingly equal. It's very difficult to get anything for black here. I feel like I'm doing well. We'll put back the evaluation gauge. Maybe I'm just raw. Now that was, I knew that was risky. I should repeat the position. So queen to d4 check. I didn't want to draw. So knight to b6 was the move. And I should have played it. Right? Yeah, knight to b6 was the move. I considered it here, but I thought I could do it on the next move. Then we reached this position, and I went all out with a5. And now I'm downright losing. And for whatever reason, Arena did not pound me. But I appreciate it. Namaste. So this was, yeah, I was just dead lost here. I'm so thankful that you agreed, you offered me a draw, Arena. That was just too much. Very kind of you. No words. Drunk chess. Who else has a game they would like to see before we decide what's going on? Let's see if Dan is so he doesn't do WhatsApp. I don't blame him. Gotta find out if I'm doing this. Last call. Pegasus 1e4 e5. Knight f3, knight c6. Very strong knights on c6. Stands high on top. Yeah. Let's check this game out again. So d4, e4, knight d4. Yeah, knight f6 is supposed to be the move. I really don't like it. Everybody tells me that. I mean, I hate groveling. I hate groveling for the center here. I like this line. I love the debating engine there, right? Like, there's got to be nothing going on in this position. h6. Grab the bishop pair because I'm not castled. We're doing Pegasus. Yeah, this is a massive gaming machine that was somewhat expensive. No words. It was put together by Mantis Corporation, I believe. Got a nice green hue below the desk. Wow, I lost? I just plain lost. Bishop takes f6, queen f6, f4. And there's no way of saving that bishop. It's a two-mover, tagging the queen. Bishop c4, what a terrible move. Bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, f4, removing the defender. And I got nothing. Note to self, white to move and win. That one should appear in my puzzles. Right? I definitely felt sketchy about bishop to c4, but I didn't think it was as bad as that. Let's cover this up again. I should join Pegasus in the French defense arena. Yeah, they gave it right back. So now... Oh, I did win this game. For some reason, I thought I lost this game. Sorry, Ron. I don't mean to be going over this game. I apologize. For whatever reason, I thought I'd lost this game. This is the game I remember winning now. But I'm trying to see how it actually got that bad. Oh, all your stuff fell. Yeah, we didn't really recover from here. Uh-oh. Did I allow a counterplay here? It's not that much of a difference, though. But apparently I have a clocker? Yeah. This is the time. Gain one more tempo on the queen, and then capture the pawn. That's what I should have done. Again, it all boils down to rooks, everyone. Rooks. By the way, I shared a short clip on Twitter yesterday. There's the #1. I hope to make it the #1 clip of my channel of me giving the secret to our success. Especially our success in the dojo. We're going to decide on a goal. I did not have a clear vision of what I wanted to do today. The arena is totally new, but I do have a goal, and now we're going to follow it. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and support the channel that way. Yeah, I missed getting the rooks into the game. Grrr. I'm going to stress that one again. Stronger player gets the rooks to the right squares faster and better than the opponent. Yeah, that was all downhill. We don't need to look at that anymore. It's a very nice mate at the end that Ron let me get. But let's look at the game that Ron beat me in. So here, I uncorked the old bishop d2 line. And obviously, after he takes e4, queen to g4. In the last game, Ron? No, knight to d5 didn't work. No, it didn't work. I wasn't going to play the move they recommended. But I remember this. Oh, now queen e2 is the best move. Yeah, I was looking at queen e2. The original move that it wanted me to play was queen e5, but I don't like it. So yeah, knight to d5, I was probably going to play queen e2. From what I remember of it, I wanted to tag the first rank. I also wanted to tag the c2 pawn and give myself an option at this. And it's all because my rook isn't already on c5 that you have this option. Because your queen isn't on d5, you're absolutely right. That was the key. Key was c2. Yeah, I was very lucky. But we had bookends of games. That was very cool, except you tried to squeeze one more game in. That was so funny. Hold on here. Oh, what happened here? Knight f6 is objectively the best move. And e5, of course, is objectively the best move. Knight e2, I should not give up on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with knight e2. This old Alekhine game, Alekhine choice, has always been with me, and I've always enjoyed it. Let's see if I got a pick of the score sheet. There we go. Let me just call this student real quick. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, I'll let it. Slow down the, so when you when you write down your moves in games, it actually slows down the game. And it checks out your, by writing down your opponent's moves, it forces you to check out your opponent's ideas. Meanwhile, yeah, this should have been played. for Pegasus, we should do some more Fisher. I mean, for MD Knight. Everything's roughly even here. So here's the moment of truth. I did consider trying to get C4 in myself. And I believe that I flubbed it here. I went on my major excursion to that side of the board. But I wanted to keep my pawn structure even. And it didn't work. B takes C5, bishop takes E5, F takes E5. I was expecting you to play that later too. So you played Rook A7. D takes E5. I guess so. I just didn't see the future in this bishop on this side of the board with my pawn on that square, but it does increase the likelihood of my pawn break with F5, so I should have taken back with this pawn. Weakness. Takes, Rook B7. It just seems like it's livening up Black's play. In any event, I liked what I got out of it until I didn't. Knight H3 was a little extreme, huh? I did expect you to play Rook takes check and just start getting your pieces out. I was not happy about my pawns on this square. So here we are. So knight f4 was in the cards, and that's probably what I should have played. But when I played b5, I did want to get a rook to the a file, and I should have followed through on that move as well. I should just change gears and head toward that file. There's no place for the rooks to come in. This pawn is hardly assaultable, and I did miss my chance. Was knight to g5 even an option? No, that loses worse. Far worse. Because of this bishop coming here. Yeah, and it was all downhill from here. The engine doesn't seem to think that it's so bad, but it is. H4. After all, I do want your bishop. Absolutely. And the game would have petered out to a draw. But after knight f7, I'm just down a piece for nothing here in short order. I have nothing for it. Nice work, Ron. Yeah, you just have to choose and stick with it. Does the French defense suit you best? You're such a creative player. I think that... So, the major disparities here. Classical Sicilian. And what I mean by that is, let's see. Classical Sicilian. Caro Kann is also very good. French defense and e5 are the only moves, really. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
I like this bishop.
Sunday night stream for Alexandra Semiganova. Thank you everyone for being here. I may do one more short stream because I am inspired by MD Knight to do an E4 stream. Gina Rook, namaste. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have family things. I have tournament. I have students playing in tournaments, and I have a lesson that I need to schedule, and I have to pick up my oldest daughter by car. And today is Qatar versus Ecuador. I always lose. I appreciate Gina Rook in the chat as well, trying to do her thing. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to talk about a few more things later. I missed a message. Please check out the YouTube channel, and especially on my socials. Please check out the latest the Twitter post from yesterday on finding your destination for success. Very short clip. It's among my clips. I'm actually anxious to see everybody watch it. I'm very serious about that, keeping it in mind. Pegasus, namaste, buddy. Talk to you soon. Cheers and ciao. Thank you, Arena Chan, for the raid. And
Thank you very much for following. Thank you, and welcome to my channel. Master Chess Dojo, thank you for the raid with a party of 9. Hello, hello. Good morning. How are you? How's your stream? Oi. I'm Alexandra from Kyrgyzstan and playing chess tonight. Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for the raid. You have a new emote. I don't like my position. I don't like my position. Table for 9, please, with the view of the promenade. Thanks. Table for 9. Oi in Portuguese means hi. Ah.